not return, and the rocks might melt, and the sea may burn. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out Learning to Fly by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. This is a super cool tune. Kind of looks easy on the surface, but when you dig into it, there's a little bit more going on here that takes a little bit more thought and attention than it might first seem on the surface, which is why I've chosen this one. Now, it's only got 4 chords all of the way through. It's basically F, C, A minor, G in one guitar part, and the other one is capo 5, C, G, E minor, D for the whole song. It sometimes pauses on the G, just before the solo. If it happens the first time, I think it's like 1 minute 40 in or something, and that happens again toward the end. So there's just that little bit where it stops on the last chord, which is a G in guitar 1 and a D in guitar 2. But what's going on here is kind of interesting rhythmically, is that it doesn't seem to have that many kind of obvious accent passages, which most people when they're playing have a kind of natural tendency to accent the 2 and the 4, or find a part of the groove that gets an accent on it. And I think the kind of amazing thing about this is trying to remove that. And actually I found it pretty challenging to, especially because I knew I was doubling the part, to try and get that real consistent rhythm going in both guitar parts is pretty tricky. It's definitely trickier than you'd expect it to be. And definitely one that I would recommend that you have a go at. Now, I'll take you through the chords in a sec. Chords are relatively simple, so it's mostly about this groove and trying to get the pocket in. My regular pick for acoustic guitar is this kind of orange Tortex style pick. That's what I've been using for acoustic guitar most of the time. It seems to be the right blend of kind of slightly flexible for strumming, but I can still pick out notes fairly accurately. But for a song like this, I really think that going for the super light pick is one of the key ingredients to make it sound right. So I'm using this Jim Dunlop nylon, can't read it without my glasses. I think it's 0.38 or 0.4. I need to I'll put it on the screen. But it's like the super thin paper one. And it gives you a real kind of clicky thing compared to, it's got like more meat. It's got more kind of a clicky thing. So that would be my first thing. For a song like this, I'd recommend using a super thick pick. Now, the chords are F, C, A minor, and G. But the really interesting thing here, you don't want to use this there, because you'll always get a funny accent there on the C, like that. There's always going to be that little gap while you transition, and I'm pretty sure on the record it's going to be F played like this. It's quite an old school way of playing F as well, so it's almost like you'd start with the C chord, put little finger down, second finger over, and flatten first finger, muting the thicker string with the tip there of your third finger. And that way you get a real nice transition to the C. Okay, so F, and the C is falling on the and after 2, and the same as the G is falling on the and after 2. So the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and F, C, A minor, G, and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 really trying to get the changes as smooth as possible between each one. I'm playing the strumming quite mechanically, just so you get the idea here. Talk more about that in a sec. If I went, you can hear it doesn't. Put that little gap, I didn't use the big gap then, it just doesn't sound right. compared to having this. It really wants to be super smooth, those transitions, and it's one of those things that's easy on the surface, but when you really dig in, when you really want to get it just so, it becomes a lot more challenging. And something I'd urge you to have a go at looking at. Listening to yourself play it really carefully, trying to play along with the record, listening intently to the record so that you can really hear what I mean, the smoothness of those chord changes. And it's not just the smoothness as well, it's really laying back. It feels super relaxed and super just easy and effortless and nice. So you want to try and find that in yourself as well. And when you're playing the groove, doing it with a metronome, I think, is a really good exercise. Like if you can play it, if you can make something sit nice with a metronome, you definitely make it sit nice with a good drummer. So just trying to work into that, like I always try and smile, even if I'm not putting a big grin on my face, but smiling on the inside to try and really make it feel good. It's got to feel nice. It's really important. Now, if you've got a friend that you can jam with, the 2-guitar thing in this song is just mega. You need a capo, which I seem to have misplaced my capo now. That's a little bit annoying. Where is my capo gone? It was here a second ago, and now my capo has gone walkabouts. That is pretty embarrassing. No, it's just on my funny Persian carpet that I can't see anything on because it's so colourful. I keep losing stuff on it. Anyway, I'm back. So, capo on the 5th fret. The chords then would be C, G, E minor, D, C, G. But straight away, some of you might have noticed something. I'm using a C chord, but I'm putting my little finger down, 3rd fret of the thinner string, like 3 frets higher than the capo. I just think it works nicer for that capoed part. You know, you can use regular C, but then you get da 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 da, and I think it's nicer. I wouldn't guarantee that's what's on the record, but I thought I could hear it a couple of times, that top note. If I can get the chords right. I got distracted by my dog. Ziggy? What's wrong? Who's there? Who's outside? Someone outside? Come and say hello. Ziggy. Come here. Ziggy, come here. No, I think my daughter might be home. Hello. Hop, 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 hop. Come on. There you go. You like a bit of Tom Petty, don't you? Hey? She was trying to bark and sing along with it earlier, which wasn't particularly helpful in the middle of when I was trying to get all of those parts done, was it? Hey? Anyway, I'll be home in a sec. Go to bed for a second. Let me finish the lesson. Sorry. Yeah, so trying to get that second guitar part, if you're trying to play it with a friend, trying to really lock in with each other so the groove is absolutely really tight. That's going to be the key thing. It's a fantastic exercise to get 2 guitar players really trying to lay back, lean back into the groove and play back on the beat. Ziggy, please be quiet while I finish the lesson. And just so that one, just really listening to the other person, trying to get in the pocket with a metronome. Got the chord wrong again because the dog's distracted me. This is no good. She's going to start barking in a second. I think my daughter's about to be home, and she seems to know when they come up the drive. So I better wrap up very quickly. I really hope you enjoyed this song. Quiet, dog. No, quiet. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Plenty more Tom Petty coming up. I'm on a bit of a binge of his stuff at the moment, so hopefully you'll enjoy that, and plenty more lessons that I've done already. Go and check it out if you want to play Free Fallin' or Mary Jane's Last Dance or any of those other massive hits. Thingy down. Oh my God. I'm just having a break. It's the end of the day. Okay. Have yourself a fantastic day. Really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please hit that subscribe button and the bell. If you dig the channel, all of the usual stuff, see the website for all the songs. You know the drill. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.